Hi guys and welcome back. So Pump.Fun and Moonshot, these two are literally the most high platforms right now, and they are launching memecoins that have been able also to do 50x, 100x. So many people are claiming, let's use Pump.Fun or Moonshot to make money, easy money. Plus, if you're using a couple of strategies that I will also reveal into this video, it's even much easier to make your money. But what I want to do with you today is, from one side, help you to understand what is Pump.Fun or Moonshot, because maybe you never heard about them. The second point, I want to help you to understand if it is safe. The third thing, what is the problem? And the fourth, which is this kind of strategy or shortcut to make it more profitable. And at the end, I will also tell you which is my opinion. Because what we have to understand is we are really in front of the highway to get rich, or is it just another way much faster to lose even more money? So that's the big question. That's when I help you to understand and when I dig into this matter. Okay, guys, let's start. Let me say, guys, please leave us a big thumbs up, drop a comment to the comment section, and don't forget this channel is just about educational content and nothing has to be intended as financial advice. If you want to invest in anything, that's fine, but do always your own research before. And guys, don't forget also to check all the links into the description below. We have just launched right now a private group to join and discuss about altcoins. Yes, today we are talking about meme coins, but I do believe that it's time to start thinking and pushing on altcoins. We are just on the edge of a generational opportunity, and it will not last forever. It's just about the next 12, 18 months, maybe even less. So we have to be ready. If you want to join that group, you will find the link in the description below. It's defidaily.finance/membership. I will leave it also as a first comment to the comments section. So let's start saying what is Moonshot and what is Pump.Fun. So Pump.Fun has been the first player coming into this industry. So basically what they are saying is that right now everyone wanna launch and wanna buy meme coins, but there are a couple of problems. It's expensive, maybe it's not even safe, and so on. So Pump.Fun said, okay, let's give people the opportunity to do that, to launch meme coins in a much faster and cheaper way. And it has been a great success. Literally on Pump.Fun, just in a couple of days, hundreds, thousands of meme coins have been launched and people are enjoying it, just buying it. Just to help you understand how it works, you have just to click on any of these tabs and you will be redirected to the page of the meme coins. If you want to buy, just connect your wallet and you will be able to buy and even sell. Everything is happening on the platform of Pump.Fun. Moonshot is basically the same, it's just a copycat, but just hosted on Dexscreener. So Dexscreener is a pretty big player. It was already used for meme coins, and right now we have also the opportunity to use it exactly to buy and sell and create meme coins. It works exactly the same way. You can simply click on that meme coin and you are able here to buy and sell, deciding the amount of SOL that you want to invest. You can find here also the information about price, market cap, and so on. I suggest you to use a much lower time frame because, as you will see, the price is changing pretty fast. Specifically, as you can see, this is a 1 second time frame and the volatility is literally incredible, insane. No way, no other way to define it. So use a lower time frame. Everything is about trading with a much higher time frame. It doesn't apply for this kind of meme coins because they are too volatile. Okay, now that we know what is a Moonshot and what is Pump.Fun, let's try to answer to the second question. Is it safe? Let's say immediately that compared to the usual process of launching a meme coin, it's much safer using Moonshot. Why? For or Pump.Fun, it's pretty much the same thing. I'm just using Moonshot because I'd rather go for this one because it has a much cleaner interface and I rather prefer that, but it's about you. So here it's written, fair and safe. As you can see, there is no pre-sale, no insiders. It's just a fixed supply, fully audited, unruggable, buy and sell at any time. Ownership is renowned. So what they are saying is, guys, do you want to play with memecoins? Okay, I understand that. Maybe you will lose money, you will earn, it's up to you, but I'm giving you a platform that is helping you to at least to be sure that what you are buying is unruggable, they will not rug you, and it's already a first step forward. So from this point of view, it's great. Just to give you a full overview about Moonshot, what they are saying also is that in the moment when the memecoin is reaching 500 SOL of market cap, the liquidity will be moved to Radium, and the remaining tokens will be bars. And this is also pretty interesting because it's showing us which is the path that the different meme coins have to follow if they want to be successful. Yes, you start a Moonshot or Pump.Fun, but after that you have to move on a much larger platform that has much more liquidity, like Radium in this case, and obviously if the project will keep pushing, because remember guys, always check for each project also their social medias. As you can see here, if you click on the memecoin, you can see here website, Twitter account, Telegram. That's something that gives you a hint about how engaged is the community. And so obviously remember guys, engagement, any kind of interaction could be faked. So don't think just because you're seeing a lot of interactions that that project is great. It could be a hint, or at least it's showing you that the team behind is doing something to push the project, but it doesn't mean anything else. Okay, guys, now that we have understood that it is much safer, let's discuss about the problem, because that's the whole point. And I want to start sharing with you something that apparently is not a problem. It's a good thing. For example, in this case, you are seeing this influencer that is telling us that the person has turned 700 in 500,000. And if you go down, you will see there is the mention of different meme coins that made 95x, 43, 71, and here is another influencer that is telling us pretty much the same. This one made 15x, 50x, 25x, and so on. So it looks pretty easy to make money. Well, the reality is that it's not like that. First of all, you have always to remember that when it comes to this kind of meme coins, it's a game that most of the time has some negative. There are only two types of players who are always earning from this kind of game. First of all, everyone who is offering services for this kind of stuff. First of all, Moonshot and Pump.Fun, Solana blockchain because everything is based on Solana. Third, Radium that is seeing new projects coming to their exchange. So that's a pretty good thing. The second kind of category who is earning money is about whales. And that's the point, because remember guys, whichever is the charge to move this price up and to push people buying any kind of meme coin, what you have to be is into the top, into the trending. And you know which is the easiest way to make something trending? Well, I think that you have already understood what I mean. The best way to make something trending is buying it, manipulate the price, creating many wallets that are buying that meme coin, and so on. So it's pretty easy, and we are exposed to that kind of thing. The main problem for us is not really, as I will tell you, there is a possible way to at least boost your chances to be profitable, and I will show you just in a moment. That's what all the influencers are telling you. Use that kind of thing, that's great, you will be making a lot of money and so on. Yeah, maybe you will, and it's obviously better to do nothing. I mean, just using Moonshot or Pump.Fun to buy meme coins. If you're just using the interface like this, well, you're probably the fish that most of the whales will simply milking, taking the money from you. I don't deny that some of you will make a lot of money through Pump.Fun and Moonshot, but we have to understand the nature of this thing. It's like going to a casino. We know that there are many people playing and many will also earn a lot of money. But a sum of that casino or any casino is a sum negative because all of us are bringing money in, but the amount of money that will be redistributed and will go out of that casino, it's always lower than the amount that came in. When it comes to Pump.Fun and Moonshot, the same principle applies. And the problem, at least in my opinion, is that you could feel much safer just because, yes, it's undeniable. In a certain way, it's safer. But safer doesn't mean being profitable. And that's the big problem. So don't underestimate your psychology. Everyone just shouting and telling stories about people who earn money, who made 50x and so on. It's true, there are some people who are making money, but it's not the average. So be aware that the kind of risk that is involved in this kind of stuff, it's insane. If you like to play with this kind of stuff, I'm fine. It's absolutely rightful. It's your right to play exactly as you can bet on whatever you want, sports bet and whatever you like it. That's fine. But you have to recognize the nature of this kind of thing because in the moment when you recognize the nature, you will also be able to manage your exposure to this kind of stuff. Don't put all your money into this stuff. It's risky, risky like nothing else into the market. So my main worry is that some people could underestimate how risky this kind of thing is. It's not easy to make money just launching a meme coin. There are too many. Guys, remember, in the moment when the competition, so when something is becoming too easy to be done, exactly what happened with airdrops, the probability to be profitable is decreasing. Because at the end of the story, the amount of money that has to be distributed is always the same. If there is more competition, it means that or you will get lower amount of money or simply less people will have a good amount of money. So you have to be aware of the odds of this kind of thing. So let's go on and let's talk about for a second for the possible solution. A possible solution is definitely to use bots. What's the point? The point is that if you're just using the interface of Moonshot or Pump.Fun, you are not fast enough because as we have seen, the price even on a time frame 1 second is moving pretty much, and when the price is so fast, just using the interface, it's not good, mainly for one reason. We have to remember that we are using not a centralized exchange but a blockchain. A blockchain is processing transactions one after the other one with different parameters. Guess what happens in the moment when more transaction, or better, more people are requesting the same kind of transaction? Not all the transactions will be approved. So it means that certain people will not be able to buy at the price they were looking for, simply because someone else bought it. And the way to be approved, so to have your transaction instead of your competitors or other users who are trying to buy the same meme coin at that price, is to use tips and different ways to boost your probability to be approved and to transact in a faster and more reliable way. So what bots are giving you is the ability to just interact directly with the chain without having to use a wallet is not advanced enough to deal with this kind of stuff. So BonkBot is one bot. If you're interested into the matter, I can make another video about the different bots that are on the market and how you can use them. But for sure, what I'm suggesting you guys, just my personal opinion, obviously feel free to do whatever you feel that fits your need and what is your ideas, is use bots if you want to play this kind of game. Obviously, if you're just putting $10 and just to play, feel free to do it. It's not important. But if you want to invest money, and even in this case, recognize the nature of the risk, how risky this kind of stuff is. It's insanely risky. But if you want to play, at least use something that is giving you not really an edge, because sorry guys, using bots is not an edge anymore. There are so many people that are using bots that is not an effective edge to invest in any kind of meme coin. And on the other side, remember also in the moment when it's a competition to offer more tips, obviously who has more money will have an advantage as always. So be aware that the risk is that you could be the exit liquidity of someone else. And here we are going to the final part of this video about my thoughts. I think that you have mainly understood what I think about this kind of system. I appreciate to see the introduction of a much safer way. At least we are avoiding to be rugged, and that's something that is obviously positive. But on the other side, it's becoming much more systematic, and it's becoming literally like a casino. I have nothing against casino. If you want to play, feel free to play. But as long as you are aware of how these places and how these applications are being built. And the way they are built is simply to generate addiction on you and to take out your money. They want to take your money, the money from your pockets, just to distribute this money to other whales. So that's how these platforms are built. I mean, it's not just about Moonshot or Pump.Fun, it's just about the real nature of memecoins. And everyone in the world, it's about us as human beings. We are always looking for a shortcut to make money. That's how we are, and that's absolutely fine with that. But in the moment when everyone is looking shortcuts, we are lowering our defenses and we are more open to believe that we can become rich just buying a meme coin at random, just using Pump.Fun and Moonshot. Yes, there are a couple of meme coins, and maybe we'll talk about that in another moment, that can give you the opportunity, but it's not about buying at the launch. At the launch, it's too difficult. It's not anymore the time when it was enough to buy something with a nice idea, nice name to be profitable. The market is evolving, and if you don't have so much money, the risk of losing everything on Pump.Fun and Moonshot, well, it's pretty high. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this story. Let me know it in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave us a big thumbs up, drop a comment, and please, guys, check it out, our membership, if you want to know more and if you want to have more support on this market. You will be more than welcome into our Telegram private group. Okay, guys, I will see you soon with another video. Bye, guys.